Good morning, everybody. Hello. Hey, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. You are in our Stitchuation room. This is a Monday through Friday virtual stitching retreat where you hang out with me in here and follow me on my sewing journey. And I hope I inspire you to put something under the needle or get busy or tidy or whatever it is you want to do. And a lot of people just turn this on when they are in their sewing room so they have some stitchy chatter going on in the background. Great to see everybody here today. Hello, hello. I'm a little bit tardy. You wouldn't know that on the replay, right? But I'm a little bit tardy because I had to run over to the Brightly sampler, and that comes on at 9 a.m. And I had to tell folks, hey, if you're looking for the Stitchuation room, we're over here, and give them the link. That always happens on Mondays. Hold on. Look what I have. I have a Frito. And she is like, where is my biscuit, Mom? Hold on a moment, y'all. Just a moment. Oh, my goodness. Good to see everybody here in the chat. Hello, hello, hello. Wonderful to see you guys. And if you're watching on replay, thank you so much. I appreciate you bringing me into your sewing studio or your living room, wherever the case may be. There you go, sweet girl. Yeah, you got your Dave biscuits. Oh, my goodness. And one more. Lots of folks going on. Oh, everybody's saying hello to Frito. Do you want a stick? You need to brush your teeth. Right there. Here, let me move this. Off you go. Good girl. She's so fun. Oh, my goodness. Lots of stuff going on this weekend, y'all. I did a lot of stitching. I didn't get a lot of quilting done, but I did do quite a bit of stitching. It doesn't matter. So long as that needle's moving, whatever needle it happens to be, right? That's the thing. That's the whole thing. Where I need to put this down somewhere. And it can't be low because it'll get attacked. Somebody will go, ooh, I think that's mine. Let me put it back where it was. It is Quilt Fest week with Sewing Machines Plus. Yay! So all day, every day, jump over to their channel and you'll get lots of education and deals and stuff going on. I got to tell you guys. So I have a, oh yeah, if you're on in a state that doesn't change time zones, things might be different for you. We fell back an hour. Y'all are crooked. That's because my brights are in the way. My poly twill brights. What are they doing in the stand for my camera? I have no clue. It's a sewing room. That's what happens, right? You look around and go, why is that there? I don't know. That's where it landed. Yeah. So, I can't keep all that straight. I fed the dog at the wrong times yesterday too, because I was just like, I don't know. It says 5 o'clock on the calendar. I'm feeding her at 5 o'clock. That's the way it goes. She gets fed at 8 and 5. So anyway, lots of stitching this weekend. Okay. So this is the block from the Brightly sampler. Last week I had trouble with fitting it for some reason. I did not resew it. I was able to block it, putting it on a quilter's cut and press and, watering it down significantly, like soaking it and reshaping it, letting it dry, just like I do with a panel when it's wonky. So that's good. Got that one forward. We sprang forward. Yeah. Lose an hour. That doesn't matter to me. I go to bed when I'm tired. You like the saying on my t-shirt? I do too. This is sweet. This says, what does it say? Quilting keeps my hands busy, my mind calm, my heart happy, and my family warm. This shirt is from a lady. She's over in the Houston area. And I got to take care of my Texans, right? Allie MTs. I have a link below. I think it's in the around my sewing room section of the description box below the video. She has loads and loads of sewing themed shirts. So ran into her at Houston last year. And, she's a sponsor of the channel. So thank you, Allie. She's a sweetheart. And lots and lots of goodies over there. So if you need some sewing themed t-shirts that aren't coming on a slow boat, then that's your source right there. She makes them all in her shop. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, I just had my coffee refill, Sharon. All right, y'all, we have a virtual kitchen. Please wander over there. Every stitching retreat has a virtual kitchen, We have a virtual one because we're virtual. There's a thumbs up button on the way in. Just hit that thumbs up button. And if you're hanging out in there, get some coffee. There's always goodies. Scotty Dog is usually running the kitchen. She's a sweet little lady from up in Long Island. Lots going on. Oh my goodness. I am not on today in Sewing Machines Plus, Karen. Thank you for asking. Okay. I am on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is what I'm doing. And we are going to quilt my quilt, How to Build a Scarecrow. You guys watched me put that together last year in our Stitchuation room. I'm so excited to have that done. That's a big quilt. So on one day, we're going to load the frame. On another day, we're going to quilt it. And on the third day, we're going to whack off the bottom of the long arm pattern for the bottom of a quilt, show you how to do that. And then on Friday, I'm also on another segment for education. And we're going to talk about oiling and tension and all of that kind of stuff and all the features of the King Quilter 2 Elite for Sewing Machines Plus. So I'm very excited about this whole week. Busy, busy week. So I have 2 lives today. Tomorrow's my day off. I got doctor's appointments. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll be on 2 or 3 lives because Friday's a double dinger there for Sewing Machines Plus. Yeah. You haven't finished Happy Halloween? Come on, Allison. Time to go. Get with it. You could do it right now while you're watching me. Hey, I finished my block from last week, the sunflower. This is the first block. Prairie Home. Lori Holt's Prairie Home. I am making it with Laguna Sunrise from Sherry and Chelsea. Look how pretty I fussy cut that center. How about that? Didn't that come out cute? Cute, cute, cute. Love it. So this did get finished on Friday when I got done with y'all. Thank you, Vicki. Vicki says, so pretty. Vicki, you're so sweet. She's such a doll. Met Vicki last September in El Campo at our RV Sew Together. Y'all, we had 2 cancellations, so I've got 2 spots open. So if you are interested, you know, people want to get married or go on a cruise, whatever. I get it. You know, a free cruise sponsored by the company. I get it. It's fine. No, you don't hurt my feelings. I'd go on the cruise too. Oh, Marsha. Congratulations. Let's celebrate Marsha's retirement. Congratulations, Marsha. Good for you. Life is good, my friend. Wonderful, wonderful. That is fantastic. It was fun in El Campo. Let's see. All right. So I am going to be quilting up my quilted scarecrow. Y'all, that's a big quilt. Big, big quilt. Yeah. I didn't get any stitching done on the vintage Christmas because I have those blocks. Just the backgrounds are cut. I don't have the blocks cut of all the colors. I need to get that done, but I'm going to put those on the back burner for the last week of March because we're going on a road trip. Okay. We're going to go to Canton, Texas. And my RV club, they're having their rally up there, their spring rally. So that's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to that. It is not the weekend of the big yard sale that they do up there or whatever they call that. So that's the following week. So not bad traffic or any of that, but we're going to hang out. Lots of fun things to do. So yay. Retirement is so fun. Marsha, you're going to be so busy. You'll be like, wait a minute. How did this happen? How on earth did this happen? Even people who, Deborah says, retirement's the best job I've ever had. Even people who don't do something every day like I do, right? Because I retired and this became my job, which is fine. I love it. It gives me a reason to get out of bed and get my face on. But it's just, there's always something to do. My friend Dana, she's nonstop. Of course, her mother is almost 90, going to be 90 this month. She runs around after her all the time. So that's a full-time job. Okay, let's get back to stitching this weekend. Stitching. If you can tell by the thumbnail on the video, I got the Hopping Down the Bunny Trail CD came in from Kimberbell. This is so cute. Oh my gosh, this is cute. Now, I did get the embellishment kit, which includes some buttons. So I have some elements that will not be stitched, but I didn't get the fabric kit and I didn't get the background quilting. So I just got the CD and the embellishments, and then I'm off to the races. And so I spent some time on Spanky, my brother 10 needle this weekend. And did I miss something? Okay. Mel, you've never tried Kimberbell. Oh, good. Betsy says, I have that. It's cut and ready to put together. So a couple of, just a few suggestions for you guys. This is how I roll. You can certainly do it however you want. One of the things that I will do, I'll leave them over there. I don't need to run and go get them. I don't want to leave you guys. I will go ahead and prep all of the fabric first. So I'll cut all of my background squares. You need to put SF101 on the back of them, your background squares first, and then have those ready. So I needed 7 of these because there are 7 panels that make up the front of the pillow. I cut all 7 pieces of this. Okay, this is it's a no-show mesh. All right, and I got these ready to go. I used my 8x12 magnetic hoop for the multi-needle. Okay, so got that done, and then got to stitching and then picking out all of my little fabrics. The background quilting is actually previous versions of Kimberbell's background quilting. So I went digging, and I was thinking about it as I was doing it. I was like, this is such an amazing video for you guys. I had Kimberbell background quilting files all over my computer. I had it in my downloads. I had them on my desktop. I had them in my various quilting folders. So I created a folder just for background quilting. And then I have a folder inside of that for Designs by Juju, for her quilting backdrops. And then I have another folder inside of that for Kimberbell background quilting. And my background quilting files were all formats for all machines, and I only need the PES for Brother. So I went through there. Okay, I didn't mean to talk about this, but I am because my brain. So up in the search box in my folders, I just typed in KDQ, which is Kimberbell Design Quilting, KDQ, and they all came up, right? All of them. And I grabbed all the ones that were PES files and dumped those into, I just did a cut from wherever they happened to be and went into the new Kimberbell background quilting folder and did a paste. And then I went back to all the rest of them and I deleted everything, all of the other files that I did not need. And that felt so good. I mean, I'm sure it's cleaner on the computer, but I felt like I cleaned my house. So yeah, started the same thing. You got to get all those together. And then I made them very large, and I needed the 6x8 designs. So inside of the background quilting now for Kimberbell, I did 6x8s, and I got a secret for you guys that have the clear blue tiles, and those are background quilting designs. And I didn't have the block by block. I don't know why. I don't know where those are still probably on the USB, but I was able to mix and match an existing 6x8 design that had the frames around the outside. Those of you that stitch, you'll know what I'm talking about. And they are placement lines for your batting. See that double line right there? That's a placement line for batting and fabric. and then popped in one of the clear blue tiles background quilting. So that's kind of cool. I know it. I could have dug it up another way, but so anyway, that's what I did. I did this one. And now this is going to have some embellishments on it. This little bunny right here. Okay. And that line, there's a little bee, but you can embroider it, which I probably should have done because buttons fall off because I hot glue them. I don't stitch them. I know. I should stitch it now while it's not part of the pillow. So I did this one. I'm going to put the bee on it. Okay. And then the carrot home block. Look at that, y'all. 3. There's 2 carrots and a radish on there. I got a lot done. I also felt very, very stitch savvy on the old multi-needle because the eye on the chicken is designed to be stitched in the little chick is designed to be stitched in orange, like the beak and the feet. And I was like, I want that to be black because it finished and it was all done. The whole design was complete. It was dun, 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 finished. And I was like, I want that eye to be black. So I went back into the design and used the magic wand tool and got right to the stitch that I wanted to be at and restitched it in black. And it turned out adorable. And I was very happy to find a good use for this white fabric I have. It's not Kimberbell. Kimberbell uses Maywood fabrics. It's not, this is Moda. It's actually a Moda fabric with the light aqua dots. I thought it was perfect for Easter. So. Oh, Carol, you learned to stitch on buttons with your Solaris. Atta girl. I love to stitch buttons on by machine. And that's a good point. I'll do that for both. So a bumblebee goes on this one right here. That's what I'm going to do, Carol. I actually have a video that I made 6 years ago. It was 2019 when I started the channel, something like that. How to sew on a button by machine. And then on this one, that little black swirly, there is a ladybug that goes on that particular. Kimberbell makes the cutest stuff. Y'all can get into a bench pillow for $300. Easy. However, you don't have to do that. You can just get the CD. And the very first thing I do with the CD is copy all of the files from the CD into a folder on my computer. It makes life much more efficient and faster. So get them all where they need to be. And in my embroidery folder, so I have a folder in embroidery for Easter, but I also have a folder just for Kimberbell. And I could store them in both places, but I tend to remember what my Kimberbell designs are. And then I just keep all of those. And I don't have different folders in there. I just look through whatever I want. Okay. And then the embellishment kit is nice. In this particular embellishment kit, they did include this time the piece of foam that you need for one of the designs. I don't know which one yet, but not one of the 3 I've done that I think of. So you get a piece of foam. I've seen other embellishment kits where the pattern says you need foam and they didn't include it. And I'm like, really? This is half a cent. Put it in here. So they did. Thank you, Kimberbell. Okay. And then it also comes with a zipper, which you need. But there is green. Can y'all see the green grass across the bottom of the pillow? Let me hold it real still. See the green little grass? Okay. Starting this month, Kimberbell will be doing downloads, no CDs. That's great, Kay. Yeah, you need a CD reader if you don't have one. If you don't have one and you don't want to buy one, you can go to the library and use their computers and transfer these over to a USB. Okay. And then, so it also came with the grass. So there's the little grass. Here are the buttons of which I speak. These are cute. There's my ladybug, the bee, welcome, and a little sunflower. I did stitch that sunflower on. It's right here on the front of the carrot home. So if you don't buy the embellishment kit, that's okay. You can just stitch them. It gives you the stitching files to do that. But I was looking at why are there little bunny ears down here at the bottom of the design? Okay. Well, that's because the bunny ears stick up out of the grass. How stinking cute is that? And then it also has cork and gray felt and some vinyl. Now, I don't have any of the yellow fabric with the large dots on it for the rain boot, but I have yellow fabric with pin dots. And that's what I'm going to do on that. So you just do what you can with what you got. Nothing wrong with that. So I just don't want you to feel like, oh, you made a bunny lovey this weekend, Maureen? I have a video on how to do that. Oh, oh no, you killed your machine. Oh no, bless your heart. I have a bunny lovey video from Designs by Juju to show you how to do that and not get minky everywhere. It's wonderful. How to turn the ears. It's a quick trick. So easy. And I used that turning trick. As a matter of fact, let me get this out of the way. Designs by Juju came out with bowl cozies this weekend. Let me show you. Here's what I did Saturday morning. I used some fabric that I wasn't real fond of because I didn't know how it would work. But this is awesome. Look at that. How cute is that? See how the lines meet in the middle? Oh, your dog didn't get the memo, not to bother you. Okay, so they have a 7-inch bowl cozy and a 9-inch bowl cozy. These are standard. I think I got these at IKEA. I don't know. 7-inch bowls. Okay. Super easy to do. It is a quilting and sewing design. Okay. So you'll quilt, like this had 4 hoopings. I did it on the multi-needle, and you don't use any stabilizer. Cindy's getting overwhelmed. I got quilts to do, projects to do, people bringing me quilts to do. Bless your heart. Yeah, so this was really, really simple, you guys. If you've ever made bowl cozies using the Creative Grids ruler and tried to, cut all that out and get hated it. So if you've got a smaller hoop, like 5x7, it's 8 hoopings. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then each one. And then you make 2 sets of these and sew them together. If you have a larger hoop, like in the 6x10 or 7x12, 6x10 is the 7-inch bowl cozy. 7x12 is the 9-inch bowl cozy. It sews 2 at a time. So you can see the seam going down the center. There's no horizontal seam, just a vertical seam. So this is Designs by Juju. I've got a link to this below, you guys. Go over to Designs by Juju stuff. I also have a link to all the Kimberbell stuff too, down below. So I got this all made up, and I love it. And then you just sew together your darts. Okay. And there is a video from Designs by Juju. I texted her. She was at Amy's Sewing with Amy. Is it Sewing with Amy? Amy Sews. She was at Amy Sews this weekend. Juju was. And I texted her and I said, the video is not in your product description. She goes, I'll text my team. So if it's not there now, it'll be there a little bit later today. But there is a YouTube video on how to make this. Okay. And it says 400,000 times in the video not to use, you must use 100% cotton thread through the whole thing if you're going to put it in the microwave. I don't have cotton embroidery thread, so this one won't go in the microwave. Let me give you a little tip too. They do recommend for microwavable ones, the Wrap and Zap, okay? From Pellon. The Wrap and Zap. You can get this at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon. But FYI, I want to show you guys this. This is so funny the way this is marketed. This is so funny. Wrap and Zap right here. 100% natural cotton batting. Okay. 100% cotton. And then right here in the little, they show you how to make this baked potato zapper. Right here it says in big bold letters, all new material. All new material. 100% cotton. I think 100% cotton has been around since sheep, right? Or that's wool. Since plants, since the cotton boll. Becky, sheep, duh. 100% cotton. Y'all, you don't have to run out and buy Wrap and Zap if you have 100% cotton batting in your stash. Don't use the 80-20. And the whole point is that those poly fibers will melt, may melt. They may melt. That's up to you. Yeah, new material first refers to nothing that is recycled. I don't know, Carolyn. I think new material is something that's never been around before. That's the way I read it. All new material. Oh, is that what it means? It's never been in a product before? All right. It means new, like never used. The scrim could be an issue. There's no scrim on this. This is a cut chunk. What Pelon did was they took their 100% cotton batting in the off-white, cut a yard of it. I guess that's how much is in here. 1 yard. They cut a yard of it and threw it into a wrapper that says Wrap and Zap. If you have a roll or other 100% cotton batting, y'all, it will work. It means there's no poly in it. That's all it means. Okay. All righty. I just want to share that with y'all. Marketing. Not recycled. Is that what that means? Not recycled? I don't know. Okay. Oh, let me put my bowl. I don't want to drop it and break it. Wrap and Zap doesn't have the scrim, which might overheat. Okay. All right, you guys. Okay, that's fine. What my thing is that they cut the scrim off. All right. I don't know. Does the scrim have poly in it? That doesn't sound right either. It might. I don't know. Yes, Maureen. Yeah, they do make pre-cut batting for these. They do make pre-cut batting for these. Absolutely. No batting whatsoever. Oh. All righty. While I was on the Kimberbell thing, for those of you, I would think scrim would be poly so that it can hold on to the machines. Yeah, that would make sense in the manufacturing process, and then they cut it off. So while we're on the Kimberbell thing, while I'm thinking about it, Kimberbell has come out with a stabilizer sample pack. Okay. These are so stinking handy. If you ever can get your hands on one of these, they do have them online right now. And again, I've got a link to it below the video. But these stabilizer sample packs are awesome. Okay. So it gives you an idea, even if you're not buying Kimberbell stabilizer, a sample pack is fantastic because you may have other stabilizers in your room and you're going to be like, what is that for? Will that work with X project that I'm doing? On the back of each one of these, so like this is the heavyweight tearaway. It tells you at the bottom, lets you feel what it's going to be like. I love sample things. I'm a sucker for these things. Not everybody is, but I am. And then it'll tell you on the back what it's for. Very, very handy. And it's just really nice. So we have sticky back tearaway. This thing's pretty big. It's got 20 some cards in it. Medium weight tearaway. So it's going to go through all of them. It has a piece of their flexi foam. So if you want to see, will the foam that you have in your stash work the same as the flexi foam at Kimberbell that they recommend if you're doing one of their projects, you can see yours might not be as thick and you'll get a different result on your project. Completely up to you. But I really, really like these. Carol says every time Becky shows something, I see dollar signs. Tell him to go in the other room. But this came in. I got these at the same time, and I really like these. I have another one from what's the name of that company? Not Sulky, not Pellon, Bosel. I have another one of these from Bosel. So you can compare before you buy what what's going to work best for you. So okay. So okay, that came in. Also, I don't know why I ordered this, but I did. For my featherweight, the little mini Dresden spool pin plate. Every lady needs a dress, right? Needs a little accessory. So I thought, and this is tiny. I'm looking at it going, why did I buy that? But I did. It's fine. Why is that coming in? So I need to probably work on this and get this going. Y'all, Keith, you guys have been bugging. More seam ripper stiletto combos. He got these out yesterday. We put them on the store site. So he made 13 of these. My husband spins these himself. Okay. These are just absolutely gorgeous. No two are alike. All right. And you guys have seen these for years. If you've been here, if you're new, welcome. Hi. There is a seam ripper in one end. This is the sharpest in the industry. Okay. These are fantastic. Sharpest in the, we call them Keith rippers. My husband makes them. And it has a little groove on one end so that you know which end is which. When it's all closed up, you use your favorite. And then this end has a stiletto. So if you're making a buy any bag or you need to get something under the foot. So can you get rips with both ends? You can buy an extra seam ripper end. You can. Okay. Yeah, you can do that. We do sell the replacement seam ripper end. So if you want two seam rippers, just get an extra ripper end. All right. So we made these. We have all different colors. I love the pearlized white. I think that is just absolutely gorgeous. These are nice. They're hefty for arthritic fingers, and they feel so, so good in your hands. So he made 13 more of these. And for you long armors or people who set things down and can't find them, like having your glasses on your head, right? There is also, let me get a purple one. 10 more necklaces. So these are the seam ripper necklaces, and these are nice. They, I've got them all over the room. I have it hanging on a hook right on my long arm. Okay. So comes on a nice long chain that you can put around your neck. So your seam ripper is always right here. Okay. And it's got a rare earth magnet in it. All right. So this pulls off, which is really nice. And then there's your seam ripper. You can do what you need to on the long arm or wherever it is. If you're embroidering, whatever you got to do, there it is right there. And then it just kind of pops right back in right there. And then you sit down and you stab yourself in the belly. They are fantastic. Thank you all. Yeah. So he got 10 more of these made and 13 more seam rippers. So there won't be any more ruler racks for a while, I don't think. My son is graduating with his PhD in as a ministry and taking a sabbatical for 6 weeks. So he's been busy, right? All righty. So what else did I want to show you guys? Oh, while the Kimberbell panels were being stitched out, while Spanky was doing his thing, I did finish getting the blocks ready for the t-shirt quilt. Okay. Now I've got an issue I'm going to have to fiddle with here. One of them, this is a block. These are blocks for a t-shirt quilt that I'm making for a friend of mine whose husband passed. And I did a whole video last week on prepping t-shirts to get them ready for quilting. Okay. So yeah, he got his paper back, and it had one little paragraph that his professor said he probably needed to rewrite, and then he is ready to defend. So he's very excited about that. Yeah. So the issue with this, thank you guys, pass that on. So the issue with this one is this particular block is big. It's bigger than the 15. And so I will have to dig out, and it's going to look, I think the center, my plan was 3 across and 4 down for a total of 12. But I think the center is going to have, I have some blocks like this that are shorter. See that? How there's not very much. This is a 15-inch block, and it's shorter with the picture. So I can trim it. I made it 15 just to see where it was going to go. But then I can make it shorter. And there's another one like this too. So this can go like up above. I think this will work out. I'm pretty sure this will work out. So we'll have the big tall block for Sturgis in the center of the quilt, and then 2 short ones top and bottom. That should work. We shall see. Or 3 short ones. I'll work it out. Got to work through that. Yeah. You snagged another purple ripper. Good for you. You can't find the stabilizer samples? Yeah. So I have a link below to Kimberbell products. Click that. Okay. And then go over to their website. And in their search box, they have a little magnifying glass. Just type in stabilizer sample. It'll come up. I looked at it this morning. I know it's there. I know it is there. So that's cool. This got done, and now I've got to work on layout. I have a friend of mine who designs t-shirt quilt patterns. And thank you, Donna. She says the blocks are great. You got it, Kathy? Excellent. Okay. So your son lives in Sturgis and likes to leave town for the rally. I don't blame him. We have not gone down to Port O'Connor this week because it's spring break. I stay out of tourist towns during weekends. So anyway, you know, there's just, there's a lot going on here. She makes t-shirt quilt patterns, and I may go ahead and give her the sizes of all of my blocks and then ask her to create the pattern for me. So I think I might reach out and phone a friend, okay, for that. I love using, so the back of these shirt blocks, y'all, it's Pellon's 911F is what's on the back. Okay. That's what's on the back of these. And they just have such a beautiful drape. They stitch together beautifully without puckering up or anything like that. That's my favorite backing for quilt blocks. Okay. And you notice they don't curl. You need to put the backing on before you cut, right? Make the Pellon a little bit bigger, iron it on. It is a non-woven stabilizer, so it's nice and soft. Works wonderful. It might be just you. My internet's pretty good, y'all. I got Starlink now, and I'm hardwired in. I should be good. Woo! Lot going on. I need another sip of coffee. Today, 9 a.m. Central, Brightly Sampler. We're going to continue to work on this. We are on week 13. Can you believe that, y'all? We're going to be doing the Happy Dance block. That's another one of these right here. Okay. Another one. I hope you've been keeping up with me. Who's been Stabilizer Swatch Book? Is that what it's called? Okay. Oh, good. Bernadette says her family favorites book is out for delivery. That's the book with this pattern in it right here. Isn't that fun? So my companion quilt of this is ready for sashing. Can UK people purchase Keith's items? Jean, no, I'm sorry. We used to ship to the UK, And then they threw on a VAT tax that we had no control over. And when they threw on that VAT tax, it would make me as a small business have to register to collect taxes and just like in the States. Okay. So for the state of Texas, I have to send in all of the sales taxes for Texas residents to the state of Texas comptroller's office. If I'm going to ship to the UK, then I have to register as a taxable entity business in the UK and then ship and pay the taxes to them. And I can't do it. I'm just me. I don't have an accountant. No, sorry. We did for a while. The only place we ship now really is Australia and Canada, maybe. But I don't like doing that because they throw import taxes. Canada does. Canada throws huge import taxes onto the products at the border and make the customer pay them. So you were asking for someone else. Yeah, no. My best suggestion is to find somebody in the States who's heading that way. If they're coming on you can get them mailed to a post office or something. Y'all, we would love to ship overseas. We would love to. But the cost of shipping the product is expensive. And then the import tax. We had a Canadian, she emailed me and she said, I don't appreciate paying another $25 for the import. And she said, with the shipping and the import, it's more than the seam ripper. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't do that. And we actually refunded her the money for the seam ripper. I felt terrible, but then we cut off shipping to Canada. It's terrible, you guys. Oh my gosh, this came out of my Kimberbell bag. I got to be sure to put that in there. The new seam rippers are listed, Beverly. They're in it's powertoolswiththreadstore.com. Where do I buy my Pellon products now that Joann is closing? I'll probably get them from Amazon or Walmart. Walmart sells them too, y'all. So Alyssa likes the Black Rifle 1776. You haven't tried Just Black. I like them both. They're good. Yeah. I know, y'all. We are about 35 subscribers, maybe less, from 80,000. Let me show you what I'm giving away. When we hit 80,000, I'd like to do that this week. That'd be cool. We'll do 2 giveaways on Friday. We can do giveaway Friday and 80,000. Okay. Whoa, excuse me. Hold on a second. Oh, big purple. Look like that great thing walking by. Here we go. A So Tights. So Tights rotary mat, courtesy of Lady M, and a 6.5-inch magnetic ruler. So exciting. This is for the 80,000 subscriber mark. Thank you, Lady M, for sharing brand new in the box with me to share with you. For the 80,000 subscribers, because my UK subscribers are part of that, I will ship this. I will ship this to the UK or Australia or Canada. Okay. So just so you know, this is for the overseas shipping will be included. So if it costs me $80 to ship it, so be it. That's fine. It is worth it because of you guys. So I just want you to know that. That's very, very nice of Lady M. Plus, I didn't pay for it. So I will pay the shipping to ship it to you because it's heavy. All right. But I love this thing. This is the best rotary mat in the industry as far as I'm concerned. The ball bearings in it are so smooth. You guys, if you want to get one yourself, I've got a link below to So Tights with a coupon for 15% off. Pretty cool. Yeah. You can't find the seam rippers. They're at powertoolswiththreadstore.com. They're called seam ripper stiletto combos. powertoolswiththreadstore.com. Okie dokie. Oh, and I've got my bag here ready to go with the Happy Dance block for the Bright Lace sampler. So this weekend, I was fiddling around with my new, or it was last week, I was fiddling around with my new design wall that came down and went back up. And it got itself, I don't know if it stretched or whatever. It kind of stretched out. You got to be really careful with those things. Those of you that ordered those and don't have them yet, y'all, I didn't handle it properly. It was totally my fault, not the design wall. Totally my fault. You should not take that design wall out of the plastic until you're absolutely ready to mount it. I had taken mine out of the plastic. I was looking at it and playing with it, unrolling it and fiddling around. Don't do that. All right. Don't do that. And there's nothing in the package that tells you not to do that. It has been rolled up specifically and it is ready to go. Okay. So I had unrolled mine on my table to take a look at it. It got caught. An end of it was folded over the table. And I went to move it, the whole thing. And the corner got caught on the edge of my cutting mat. And it kind of, y'all, flannel stretches big time. They're not gone, are they? They shouldn't be gone. If they are, good grief. Y'all. So, thank you very much. We appreciate that. So anyway, now my design wall has waves in it. So I unrolled it completely and went to roll it back up and get it straight because it's like re-rolling a roll of aluminum foil. You know how that works, right? It doesn't. You got to be very, very slow and careful. Make sure it's right. So I got it all rolled back up. It's got waves in it. And I've thought about unrolling it some and cutting off the bottom so that it's even. Essentially, it's going to have a wonky, the bar at the bottom is going to be so disgusted with myself. So disgusted. No, they shouldn't be gone. They shouldn't be gone. powertoolswiththreadstore.com. Okay. You made more? Oh, Barbara, darn. She says, I missed out. Oh, y'all. You will love your Keith Ripper. They are also fantastic gifts for your quilty friends. Okay. They're a great gift for you, but they're a wonderful gift for quilty friends for birthdays, guild presidents that are leaving, whatever. They're fantastic little gifts. All right. I got my Oliso iron back from my husband. We are, okay. So Karen, there's a 25% tariff on products from the US. Doesn't matter if it was a one price. They calculated on the value. Thanks. Okay. Well, that's okay. I have Canadian subscribers. I understand. If it costs me a little more, it costs me a little more. Yeah. It's fine. Whatever. Keith makes FOMO. FOMO is fear of missing out. Linda says Keith makes FOMO seam rippers. Yeah. We have about 10 minutes, y'all. And I can get some stitching going here. Did y'all see Karen Brown's video this weekend on stitching in 5-minute increments? She's absolutely right. Absolutely right. She does great work. Yep. Okay. Y'all, Dee Dee, who's one of our viewers here, she's out in Vegas. She's been emailing me and telling me there are panels available at various quilt stores all around the country or all over the place. If y'all are working on this or you have the firm foundation pattern, okay, if you have the firm foundation pattern and you want to make this quilt and you don't have the panel yet, do a Google search. They're on Etsy and there are also you know, and go past the first page of Google. You can go down to the second or third page or whatever. All right. They had a bunch of them in the Quilt Wench was at a show and they had a bunch of them. So they're out there. You're just going to have to look for them. Okay. I can't link to them all. I've only got 5,000 characters in my description box. So I can go ahead and get going on another one of these Ohio Star blocks. And that'll keep me busy while we're sitting here. So, yeah, great Christmas gifts. Keith, get busy. I tell you what, y'all, we do like in November, we'll announce, okay, he'll make up a whole batch of them in November to get ready for Christmas, and they are gone. Yes, that pattern is from Fancy That House Design. Fancy That Design House. Yes, Fancy That Design House. So my other small camera is MIA. I took it into Keith's room. It made it back here. I got a new tripod, and I don't know what happened to it. So the one that points right at the back of here, that's okay. We'll be fine. I'll just show you guys what I'm doing. So when I sent Miss Texas, my featherweight, to the spa back in September or August. And then I used her in the RV Sew Together in September, and I managed to get a thread nest so bad I haven't been able to use it since. So when I go to the Guild lecture that I'm doing, I think in August, the end of the summer, I'm going to take her with me back to the spot back there. Y'all, so bad. So bad. Ah. Okie doke. Let's get this laid out. We've got just a couple minutes left in our hour, so I'm just going to do some sewing. If you add 1.5 inches to the firm foundations and add 1.5 inches to the P and Q, would that work? Is that piecing and quilting? I don't know what that means. I wish I did. I'm sorry, I don't. Let me do these 4 up here. This is how this goes. And then I need to make quarter square triangles out of these. Okay. Please remind you what thread you need to get for your PQ 2500 bargain. It depends on what you're working on. I use, okay. I have a spool of it here in the black. I keep black and white right here on my sewing table. Where is it? Oops. I use Essential Pro from Connecting Threads. I have a link to Connecting Threads below, you guys. It's called Essential Pro. This is a poly. This is a poly. Oh, you're 1500. That's okay. These machines, these straights. Oh, Rhett, are you the one who got the... Y'all, I think it was Rhett. She sent me an email or left a comment or something. PQ 1500 at Joann's for $55. $55. This is a discontinued machine. You will absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So anyway, this machine does not like 100% cotton thread. I've used Aurifil on it, which I love. And every time I use the thread cutter, the needle unthreads. Drove me bats. Yeah, Rhett, that was you. Okay. So go to Connecting Threads, and they have Essential Pro. You can see the cup right up under there, Essential Pro. I buy the cones. I like to buy them. They go on sale once a year, but just get one. It'll keep you for now. And get the white. And it looks kind of a little off-white, but it's perfect. It stitches. It's wonderful. So I keep white and black right here. You need a strong thread in these straight stitch only machines. That's the one I found. When I changed my thread, it stopped unthreading the needle. You just need, y'all, that was the bargain of the century. It said free shipping too. So I imagine it's going to come from the brother's store. Brother can afford to give up one of these 1500s for 55 bucks. It's been sitting there. Kaylee said that she bought one too for that price online and it was a scam. Oh my goodness. Diana wants to know, what camera do I use to record? This camera is the Sony AX53. I just bought Keith an AX43. A little bit smaller camera for him. Yes, free shipping. Okay. Hope you didn't get ripped off. That's one of those, if it sounds too good to be true, it might be. Also, Rhett, double check when you get it. Sometimes, and I know this is true for scan and cuts. Oh, that's what I meant to tell you about the Sewing Machines Plus all week. Scan and cuts on a deal like that that's too good to be true. It might be coming from overseas and it might have different power requirements. So be careful. So on Sewing Machines Plus, if you are in the market for a new machine and or a scan and cut, they have got like Stellairs on a heck of a deal this week with free scan and cuts, the SDX 325s, which is what I use. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, it will be interesting to see if is it scammers? Would they be scamming on Joanne's website though? That doesn't sound right. I don't know. If it came from the Joanne website, you're probably okay, I would think. Okay, I would think. Because they have product they're going to get rid of. And it just means that the vendor has to sell it at that price. Joanne's is just trying to get every nickel out of everybody that they can. Yep, SMP Quilt Fest all day long. I know what you live stream junkies are going to be doing all week. You're going to be on SMP chatting. You'll make your lunch, come back, watch, eat. You live stream junkies. Yep, all week long. That's fun. So they had last call. Y'all be sure to vote for quilts, okay? If you've got time, take a look at the quilts that people sent in. And somebody's going to win a nice sewing room, I think, the furniture. I haven't shopped at Joann's simply because they, if it's a drop ship, the vendor it's coming from has to, yeah, I thought that app was not working. Their app's not working. If they drop ship, meaning Joann's doesn't send it, the vendor sends it, then the vendor's stuck basically giving away their product at the price that the person bought it at Joann's. Saying it's a scam. Uh-oh. Well, the best thing I can tell you guys is when you see a product that is really, really deeply discounted and you're not sure, your spidey sense goes off and says, is this a scam? Don't email the company, try to call them. If you cannot reach them, it's probably for an overseas number and then you're stuck. So I would not buy, okay? Outside of, no more online ordering from Joann's. Okay. Well, Rhett, we will cross our fingers for you and hope it is not a scam, okay? Plus two, if you get a machine that comes and it is not compatible with U.S. current for the electricity, then there's nothing for it. There's no way to return it or anything. So your Sophia's out for delivery. Excellent, excellent, Diane. That's wonderful. So last week, Keith did the started Sophia. We went for an hour. We're going to skip this week because of Quilt Fest, but next Thursday at 1 p.m. Central, we will be doing the finishing up of month 1 for Sophia from Legit Kits, okay? All right, so our hour is up. Thank you guys so much for spending time with me. Be sure to subscribe so I can hit that 80,000 subscribers. Maybe we can give this rotary mat and magnetic cutting ruler this week. That would be awesome. The Keith Rippers are out. Okay. Quilt Fest is a week-long quilting online live from Sewing Machines Plus. Jump over to Sewing Machines Plus's website. And if you guys buy anything from them, I have a link to Sewing Machines Plus below in the description box. Or if you call them, because you don't want to spend thousands of dollars by shopping online, be sure to tell them I sent you. I get credit for that, so I appreciate it very much. They're wonderful about that with me. So I will be there Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday at noon. I believe I am at noon Central, 10 Pacific on Quilt Fest for the Handy Quilter. But all right, y'all, we'll talk to you soon. Thumbs up, subscribe. See you tomorrow. Y'all go sew something. Bye.